Welcome to Saskatoon.
Oh, you're gonna get drunk.
We're Matt and Carla, a Canadian couple with two totally different backgrounds, sharing our experience and advice about traveling in Canada.
So follow along as we continue to explore the second largest country on Earth. Welcome to Saskatoon. This is actually not how we initially wanted to start this video. We were going to do it with a calm, tour around the city, but instead we found out they do skydiving.
And we're so excited, a little bit nervous, but how cool is this?
Yeah, it's like 8 a.m. right now and we're going to get suited up and jump out of an airplane.
What brought you out here today?
Just looking to have fun. It's been about 10 years since I did a skydive before, so
oh heck yeah,
it feels like a new experience again.
Well, you probably picked one of the coolest mornings we've had this weekend to do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're alive!
What a great way to start our visit here in Saskatoon, full of adrenaline and excitement. I love it.
And it was kind of a last minute decision, so pretty crazy to jump on a plane like that, but definitely something we highly recommend. It's super fun. And now we're gonna calm things down a bit. We just rented some mopeds from AB Rentals, so we're gonna take a little scenic tour of the city. Well, that's it for our moped tour. We decided to stop at the weir and come back, and you've probably noticed that there's a lot of bridges that you've seen already, and that's because Saskatoon is known as the city of bridges, or some people call it Paris of the Prairies, because there's about 7 major bridges that cross the river, and the river is one of the most scenic parts of the city, so you're going to see a lot more of that in this video. But right now, we got to get going to our next activity.
Well, we just got a mingled cocktail because we just made it to Black Fox Farm and Distillery. This is a family-owned business that we've heard so many good things about. So let's go and take a tour so we can learn how gin and whiskey is made.
Located just outside Saskatoon in the heart of the Canadian Prairies, Black Fox Farm and Distillery is one of the few farm-distilled distilleries in North America. Taking a tour is a great way to see the farm and learn the process of taking acres of fresh fruit, flowers, and grains to harvest and distill into award-winning whiskey, gin, and liqueurs.
One thing that we just learned is that this is a Yupik flower farm. Something that I've never heard before, but it's awesome because they have so many pretty flowers.
Well, that was a really interesting tour. We learned so much about this place, and now we get to reap the rewards and try some of the products that they make. So we're gonna have a gin flight and a whiskey flight. The gin flight is actually mixed already as cocktails. So this one's an oak gin sour. It's supposed to have a bit of a kind of a whiskey look. Probably that's going to be my favorite already. But this one's their classic gin and tonic. Also good though. And this one has cucumber in it. You really taste it. She said they put about a pound of cucumber in one of the bottles of gin. And now I'm going to switch to the whiskeys. This is a single grain. This is their cask finish.
Appreciate it.
And now the blended one, which she says is one of the top 20 whiskeys in the world. Out of the whiskeys, my favorite was the single grain. It's quite mellow. I really like it.
First impressions, this place is so lovely. I love like everything, and the presentation is so pretty. Oh my God. I'm between the oak gin sour or the feature cocktail, which is the cucumber one. I must say that this place is turning me into a gin fan. I really like the three of them, but if I have to pick one, I'm gonna go for the oak gin sour. It's so good and so refreshing in a day like this. Let's move to the whiskeys. To start, I'm not a big whiskey fan, but if I have to pick, I will go with a single grain because it's the most mellow one. So it's good, it's good. Well, now it's time for the charcuterie board, our favorite. Also, we love charcuterie boards. And this looks delicious. And they source all their ingredients from local farmers. So thumbs up, I love that.
Well, after a couple of drinks, we're now going to do one of Saskatoon's most iconic summer activities, a cruise down the South Saskatchewan River on the Prairie Lily. Tonight we're going to be dining at Hearth, one of the most popular restaurants in Saskatoon and one of the top 100 restaurants in all of Canada. It's really a fan favorite here. We're always told to come here when we're in Saskatoon, and it's kind of known as a little bit of farm to table, kind of like local cuisine. And from what our server told us, it's as if grandma went to cooking school. Today we're back at one of our favorite places in Saskatchewan, Wanuskewin Heritage Park, a National Historic Site that celebrates Northern Plains Indigenous culture. We were here for the first time in 2017. We loved it so much, so we can't wait to see what's new.
As Canada's longest archaeological digging site, this place is full of history, where you can learn about the indigenous people who travel and gather here to hunt bison, gather food and herbs, and escape the winter winds. We made it! We let all the bison into the corral, so now we have some food for the winter. And now it's time for some butchering.
Your favorite part?
Yes!
Another nice thing here is that they bring in special exhibits from time to time, and right now they're showcasing a special kind of art called birch bark biting. So if you think art is hard enough with painting, imagine doing it with your teeth.
Well, everything has been super interesting. We've learned a lot. All the exhibits are very easy to read and understand. I love all the interactive exhibits. And another thing that they offer is a variety of different tours, so make sure to check out the schedule because right now it's time for our tour, which is the Bison Walk. After 150 years, the bison are back, and this tour gives you a deeper understanding and connection to the significance of bison to the land. Oh, they're so cute. We're lucky. They always come around 12 for water. Well, now it's time for lunch, and what a cool place to have lunch. There's so many items that we've never seen before on a menu. They have very interesting food here, like bison, goose, elk. So we decided to go for the bison stew and the wild rice, bison, and berry house salad. So let's see how's that.
If you have the time, you can definitely spend the whole day here. We've mostly been exploring the indoor area of Wanuskewin, but there's also an outdoor area with about 7 kilometers worth of walking trails that take you down into the valley. We don't have time to do all of them today, but we are going to check out Teepee Village and the Trail of Discovery. Another thing not to miss in Saskatoon is the Remai Modern Art Gallery, which is home to modern and contemporary art. One of the things I love about this art gallery is just how beautiful it is. Not only the architecture on the outside, but also inside. And there's quite a few exhibits to explore, but unfortunately we came at a time of transition, so some of those art galleries are being changed. But one of them that they're known for is their Picasso gallery, which is home to the world's largest collection of Picasso lino-cut art pieces. We won't be able to show you them because of copyright, but we can still take you inside the gallery because there's lots of other art pieces from other artists.
We're really liking this gallery because not only we have a chance to see some indigenous and local artwork, but also pieces like this that show us some of Canada's darkest history. And this is a petition signed by Edmonton white citizens demanding to the government of Canada to stop immigration of African Americans into Western Canada in 1911.
Well, sadly, that's it for our time here in Saskatoon. We now have to make the long drive back to Alberta, but we didn't want to go home without stopping at Baba's Perogies. We love perogies, and this is one of the most popular places to get them. In fact, it's probably the only pierogi place in Canada that has a drive-through. And in fact, Saskatoon actually has one of the highest concentrations of restaurants per capita in Canada, many of them highly rated. We tried many while we were here, but we couldn't feature them because it was too dark. So if you want to learn more about where to eat, make sure you check out our guide on mustdocanada.com. And as always, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, and for more information on things to do in Saskatchewan and beyond, check out our website at mustdocanada.com. I got the combo that comes with a smoky, the pierogies, and cabbage rolls. Truly a Ukrainian dish.
Then it's just going to be ready, set, go.
I'm gonna scream.
That's perfect. I'll scream with you.